Ho, ho, ho! Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
And
Christmas.
happy holidays. How you doing, fellers?
Doing good. Doing good.
Doing good.
I'm ready to talk Christmas.
Well, I think before we even get started, Tim, you got to tell us, where were you the other night, buddy? What'd you do? It sounded like a blast. We're all just sitting at home doing nothing but this. Tell us your outing.
I felt so bad about that, but the tickets were going to happen, and then they fell through, and then they ended up happening. We got to go to New York City to do screening for Home Alone and a screening for The Faculty, which I know The Faculty is not Christmas, but it was its 25th anniversary, which is why they did it. But included in it, you guys know I'm a big poster guy, big screen print fan, and you got exclusive chances to buy exclusive posters at that event that you can't get anywhere else. The one poster I bought there for $95 went on eBay that night for $400 plus. So
wow,
I'm glad I made the trip. I got to see the Ghostbusters Firehouse all decked out Christmassy. So I felt bad, but I knew you guys would understand. It was an amazing night.
That's cool. You only bought one of the posters?
I bought both.
Oh, okay. You're going to say the one sold for an absurd amount of money immediately.
Yeah, Faculty's not going for as much, but the artist that did the Home Alone one is like crazy popular.
Yeah,
but
they're both cool too. Yeah.
I was bummed I missed the stream, but I will say right here, I enjoyed all three recommendations. I am really not hard to please for Christmas movies, so I'll put that out front. There's no too Christmassy, not enough Christmassy, or anything like that. I'm super easy to please. So Huck, I didn't even know Jodie Foster directed Home for the Holidays. Very fun. Robert Downey Jr. was freaking great in it. Holly Hunter is always great. I had a blast. I liked seeing the dinner go horribly wrong.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was a fun movie. Spirited shocked me that it was actually good.
Right.
I was shocked. I went into those two actors, which are very much the same in everything, and I had fun. So kudos. I didn't think you. It
was better than I expected too. Yeah. So.
And nobody's fool. Mike knows how to recommend to me for the most part. He understands for recommending to me. I mean, it's hard to miss with Paul Newman, but not that Bruce Willis has ever been bad, but that was one of his best acting roles. He was great. All three recommendations, you killed it. You absolutely killed it. So if I had to pick one, I'm probably gonna go with Mike's recommendation. But
yeah, win.
But I mean, that's just narrowly, just by a skosh, and it's because it's freaking Paul Newman. So, but yeah, all three were great recommendations, and I'm bummed I didn't get to talk more in depth with them live on that stream. But this is the regular Collectors Club, so we got a lot to cover.
Yeah. Yes, we do. It's all Christmas fun. And look, joining us here tonight, Collector Movie Man, howdy. I know so many streams happening tonight. Hey. Hello, wife. What's up, Lady Huck? Ho, ho, ho. Can't wait to see the Christmas edition. It's going to be good. Tiger Blue. What's going on, bud? I reckon the stream will be a great way to start the Christmas week. You know it, man. Yep. You know it. Hey, Sarah. Welcome. Lance Jackson, the movie fan. Hey, everyone. Happy holidays. Noise Magic Hands is here. Digging it. The monkey. Greetings, sir. Looking jolly. Yes, indeed. Adrian. Oh, hello, sir. How goes it way over yonder? Hello, everyone, to the live stream. Ben Buster's here. What's up?
Hey, man.
Raynon, how are you? The original Fuzz. He's back. How you doing, bud?
Howdy.
Merry Christmas. What Johnny watching? He's watching us, y'all. Wilkie, what's up, buddy? Corey's in the house. John Joe Juggalo. What's up, bud? Who else we got? Look at that. We got the monkey saying, hey, Tim, every time I watch The Faculty, it's Christmas to me. That pulls me. Rings my jingle bells every time. What?
I was not Christmassy though, but that movie is so freaking good. It's good every time I watch it.
Just knowing that movie, it's just in those pens.
Oh yeah, those pens. I can't believe I got a replica scat pen on the way out of that showing too. That was cool.
Tim, are you going to be doing a video?
Oh yeah, I didn't film while I was there because it was one of the. Sometimes I have a hard time. It's like one of those in the moment. I was just having a good night, but I'm going to show the stuff. The scat pen will be in my video that I actually filmed today. So, yeah.
Nice.
Sure, we. Well, look, as it is Christmas and the holidays, we're just going to sort of round the horn here and just get a little feedback from everybody. Let us know what the holidays and Christmas means to you. Derek, let's get it started, Mr. Brainhead. Fantastic Christmas.
This is my Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 Bill Moseley costume. For those who weren't here the other day. Yeah, we'll do the Christmas. Honestly, like I said before, I'm a very non-religious person, so Christmas is like 100% quality time with the family, and that's essentially all it is to me. Spending fun time with my parents and making memories when I was a kid, and now it's 1000% just like making it fun for the boy, and like that's all my wife and I care about. Everything about beyond that's just like this. It's what you do around Christmas. You know, you go see your aunts and uncles and spend time together, but it's laser focused on making the boy happy, and that's what makes it special.
That's awesome.
Love that. Tim, how about you, buddy?
So, like Derek, I'm not really religious, so I don't go into that side of it. I don't have a child, so there's no making it special there. I guess I just like the overall vibe of the holiday. My wife and friend joke like that I hate Christmas. I don't hate Christmas. I don't like Christmas music, and there's some other things that people love and adore about the holiday that aren't my jam. But I do like the overall just vibe of it, and it just everyone is so happy around this time of year. So that's what I like most about it. Everyone else's happiness.
Mike, how about you, bud?
Yeah, it's a winter break for me, so no students running around screaming. It's wonderful. So get some peace and quiet for a few weeks, get to relax a little bit, which is always nice. But I love all the traditional Christmas stuff, Christmas lights, Christmas music, real Christmas movies, not Die Hard, but that's okay. I watched it anyway. But yeah, just fun Christmas stuff. And yeah, seeing everybody else happy as well, like Tim said. It's always great to be around people during the Christmas times. They're a little bit more jolly, wouldn't you say, Huck?
Oh, absolutely. A little bit more jolly. Now we got Ryan here. Did I miss something? Ryan's here. It says, Huck being family friendly and not reading my comment live.
Now I kind of want to see the comment.
I tried rolling back there, Ryan. I don't know what I missed, bud. So yeah. All right. So not intentional, but welcome. I love you, bro. If I missed it, it's just because, when you're multitasking as the host, sometimes you're trying to be very fast with things. So
right.
I'll put a pin in you, bud. There you go. But yeah, I'm similar to you guys, like Derek and Tim as well. Not hugely religious, so it doesn't really play like that here. I will say I have a little different than you, Tim, is I do sort of get off on the Christmas music, and my wife can't stand it. Like I'll get in the car, I'm like, here we go. She goes, wait. The whole way there, I'm like, yeah. She goes, how about just there but not back? I'm like, well, fine. You got to negotiate how much Christmas music you play.
Yeah. Well, what's weird is I could actually really get into the stuff like, say, Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Mm-hmm.
Like that stuff's like rocking. It's pretty good. But like traditional, regular, everyday Christmas music is not really my jam.
Right. And I'll qualify that. So for me, I like my Christmas songs peppy, right? Like it's funny because we have a station here called Coast, and it's all those real sleepy old Christmas songs, like Silent Night, like really slow. I'm like,
Sure,
get it off. But I have on my phone a playlist of nothing but rockin', like even if it's a redo, like Elton John doing it or something like that. So all my Christmas tunes are pretty poppy. So that's what I got rolling. And I do love that, like right after Halloween is over or happening, Christmas is already consuming like everything. And it is nice, sort of the energy and the atmosphere that's going around. And it's nice. Although I stopped in a Big Lots today and they're already pushing out their Christmas stuff. I'm like, wow, like you're so quick to get the stuff in the store. Now it's like, get out. It's not even next week. It's the week after.
Right. That's funny. Yeah, I get off at work because I work in retail, so we have to listen to Christmas music like pretty much December 1st.
Oh man,
Christmas music all day. I don't mind it because that's like, I'm busy enough where I don't have to listen to it. You don't have to pay attention. And as long as it's not like the same version of the same song over and over again, I'm happy with it. But I get enjoyment out of how much other people hate it. That's me.
Oh, really?
Like, people complain about it. I'm like, I love how much everyone else hates it, and that makes me want to listen to it because I'm that horrible of a person, apparently.
That's very funny. Well, are you guys in a collectible mood right now?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, let's pop up our banner here. It is time for the Christmas collectibles. But my friends, we didn't get a ton this time, but we got one awesome one. We do have someone sharing their collectibles, and what better place to roll it in than just before the collectibles. So my friends, here he comes.
Hey, Derek, Tim, Huck, and Mike, and all you Collector Club members that are in the chat tonight. I just wanted to stop in quick and share one of our family traditions that we have going as collectors. One thing that we've always loved to do with our children is go on trips or little adventures with them. And back when they were younger, we decided that we were going to start collecting Christmas tree ornaments. And, each of them would be able to pick out something that they wanted that would help them remember something from that trip, whether it's the state or country we were in, or a monument we were visiting, or even a movie that we got to watch along the way. It's something that we're hoping that we can pass on to them, where they'll be able to one day, when they want to have a tree, take those ornaments that they picked out, and whether they put it on the tree or just keep it in a collection, it's something you can go back to, look at the year where we were at, and relive those fun memories that we had together as a family. So with that, we have quite a mix of different ornaments. I mean, anything from Superman,
I have that one.
Really?
To Rocket and Groot,
Nice.
to Tangled.
Got the frying pan.
Well, some of my favorite would have to be from a trip that we took when the kids were pretty young to Disney World. And we came across these Mickey ear hat ornaments and had a lot of fun looking through them all and picking them out. And from that trip, we had gotten this R2 unit who has a Mickey hat on itself. We have Cinderella.
Those are cool.
Representing anything from the glass slipper to the clock, the carriage, and the pumpkin.
That's pretty cool.
And finally, we have Aladdin. Got Jasmine here with the ponytail, and even got the genie bottle and the magic flying carpet. That's one thing that we've had fun collecting together as a family over the years. And I hope you all doing well and have happy holidays. We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right. Look at that.
I miss the Disney store because we used to have one in Mall of America, and my wife and I would go there all the time, and we'd always go at least once near Christmas, and we'd always buy a whole bunch of ornaments and stuff, but they closed it down. It's like the biggest mall in the country, and he closed the Disney store now. I don't get it.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I'm jealous of all those. And I'm not even like a huge Disney freak, but many of our ornaments are Disney ornaments for reasons.
Oops, hold on.
Where'd we go?
Wait, hold on. What the hell? So I just learned. All right, wait a minute. I was trying to be like super slick and just like, I'm just gonna hit this button and boom. Like, why is that there? All right. I will remember how this works.
Every one of them, and eventually
there
one
it
will
is.
Right.
Okay,
right,
Derek.
Hey, there I am.
Wow. Okay, didn't drink before the Christmas show, but okay.
Yeah.
Too much eggnog, huh?
Not enough.
Some eggnog and rum in there. All right, I'm gonna start with these. I'm gonna do some pop figures. I'll be Mike. I'm gonna be like Mike, like the kids used to say in the 90s. I got some gingerbread Avengers because they're adorable. Got a little Thor.
Oh, that's very cool.
A little gumdrop hammer. He's adorable. I wish I had more of these actually. I just should have bought more. I got a little Spider-Man, gingerbread man.
Those are cute.
Yeah, it's like, like, and then everyone's favorite, Captain Marvel with a little gumdrop hands. Those are the only 3 of those I got. I wish I would have gotten more because they're probably hard to find now. And since I'm showing bobbleheads, I'll show these that I honestly forgot I had until I was digging around. I got a Jawa.
Oh, look at the gift. That's good. Wait. What's in the present?
It is some sort of ball. I think it's that ball that Luke's trying to hit with the
yeah,
lightsaber
it does look like
or whatever. Forget what it's actually called because I haven't watched it in years. And then Santa Yoda. Because who doesn't want a Santa Yoda? Ugh. And I got this adorable thing. I don't have too much today. This little Snoopy thing. I didn't want to bring this down.
I love that.
That is great.
And it lights up.
Oh no! Look at that.
Woodstock's rocking out.
That's
so we have this upstairs. I didn't grab any ornaments because I don't want to break stuff. So this is the closest thing to a breakable thing I grabbed. Except for maybe this, actually. I think I've showed this once before, but I had to show it again because it makes sense. My enormous Jack Skellington statue that I found at Goodwill, of all places. So yeah, he's big. So there's the bottom.
Wow.
It's a good...
Heck of a thing to find at Goodwill.
2-footer. Yeah. I found it on the floor. I'm like, I think I need that.
What does that weigh? It looks like it weighs like 30 pounds.
Yeah, it's at least like 15 pounds probably if I had to ballpark it. And then actually I got these back from my mom yesterday, which was very convenient because I didn't even ask for them. But I bought her these when I was a kid. And then now that, I'm all grown up and such, she gave it back to me for my kid. And it's a set of Rudolph figures that I always thought were really cute. So I got Herman, Rudolph, of course. He's all fuzzy too. That's why I got cat hair stuck to him already. He's been here for a whole day. The girl who I can't remember her name of, Clarice, is that what it is? Clarice?
Yeah.
This dude.
Yukon
Cornelius, right? But the best one is the Abominable Snowman.
That's cool.
I'm like, I want that one just for him. But yeah, that's all I grabbed for today because I don't have too many Christmas things that I don't want to break. But it's good stuff nonetheless.
Nice. That's good stuff. Look at that. Tim, I understand Christmas is not my favorite thing either. Wow, it's gonna be a little bit closer too. You got another one?
No, I'm just
putting it back. All right.
I'm good.
Tim Bro, let's go.
All right, so I'll start this off with I love that thing. It borders collectible / box set, but
absolutely.
I do love that thing. Ornament wise, I did grab stuff off the tree, which means I got to put it back. But just grab some of the ones I love. Regardless of what everyone thinks about their life, they're adorable. They absolutely are. I have a couple of Ghostbusters ones, but I'm like, I just love that. Of course, I've got Jurassic Park represented on the tree. I've got Jeep and one of these cool.
Oh, the VHS.
Yeah. So,
love those.
Of course, I also have Die Hard represented on the tree, of course. And then my favorite ones, for a long time, my mom would buy me a Taz ornament every single year. Taz was my favorite Looney Tunes character by far, and every year I would get a new Taz. So I grabbed some of them off of the tree, and I don't even have them all on the tree just because I have so many. I loved Taz, though. And then I grabbed that one.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the tradition stopped for some reason, but
yeah,
I do love my Taz ornaments, and I have a decent amount. And then the last things to show will be prints.
There we go. While he's grabbing it, Mama Blu-ray.
I have a feeling the Taz ornament thing stopped coincided with the Warner Brothers store closing in the mid-90s.
All right, so we got an elf print.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. That is great.
I love the snowman. He's that thing.
The narwhal there.
Hope you find your dad.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I like that one. But I'll show next what I went to that screening in New York. One of the ones I went for was this.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is fantastic.
So
the comedy without the family.
It's hard to tell on video, but the paper is like this glittery type.
Oh, yeah. I can see it now.
Like wrapping paper.
Like it's actually wrapping paper. So this sucker, I paid $95 for it, and it already went up on eBay for 400 plus. Like, I'm happy to own this. It was worth the trip into the aggravation of New York City for this alone. I love it. So that's what I got to show.
That's awesome. Tell the windows are all glittery too.
That is really sweet. Nice snag, Tim.
Moving
all right, Mike. What you got, bud?
So we'll start with a Christmas tree Lego theme. So there you go. Very nice. All right, let's get into. Of course, you guys have seen my Grinch plushie. Hello. And then you gotta have, of course, your like Grinch themed tree that goes along with it.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
That's very neat.
Then you gotta have Oogie Boogie, of course, with the dice in the hand.
Nice. That's a spirit one, isn't it?
And then you gotta have, your Mogwai.
Oh, cute. Gizmo.
And then, of course, more of the VHS ornament for Elf. Oops, sorry. Tag there. Elf, yeah.
I like those VHS ones a lot.
Yeah, they're cool.
Story. All right, and then a whole bunch of pops. So we got the Diamond Edition, Abominable Snowman. Yep, from the Matterhorn ride. Then you gotta have your Grinch Chase Edition, so it's blue.
That's weird.
Another Oogie Boogie, but without his like skin on.
When he's the bugs.
Yep. And then Santa Claus, of course. And let's see, Holiday Barbie.
Oh,
cute.
Miniature Harley Quinn Christmas themed.
Oh, she's all red and green instead of black. That's
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who wouldn't want a present from She-Hulk?
I've seen that one. That's really nice.
Funny. I like those.
Yep. And then a larger Harley Quinn Christmas theme.
I like that it's actually substantially different than the other one too.
Yep. And I have so many Harley Quinns. I have like 20 different Harley Quinn pops. And then here's a Jack Skeleton one. And that's it on, I think, everything. I think that's everything. I could have kept going on pops, but I didn't want to get out like 200 of them.
That's all right.
Don't blame
all right, so we'll just start off slow here with the glasses and stuff. We got the, this is from Christmas Story. A couple of those there, and those are the sort of the wine types. And here's a whole 4-pack of the Griswolds.
Oh, those are cool.
All right, and of course, I'm drinking out of a Griswold pint there. Very Clarksmith.
Nice.
All right, so that's it, just a show. Now the other ones, because they're all on the tree, we're just going to roll it in. Let's see if I can do it without boning this one. So here we go. So there's no music because I was just going to talk through it. So this is the Five Nights at Freddy's. I let my daughter pick the advent calendar. So, of course, she loves Five Nights at Freddy's. So, as you can tell, it's not a lot of variety. It's a lot of the same ones, just painted different. But she digs them. So, that's, there's the ice one for today. All right, Tree Topper, y'all.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's Star Trek Tree Topper.
Does it project upward, too?
Oh, yeah, here it goes. Ready?
That's so cool.
I'll let you hear the small intro. And all the characters light up and talk.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds.
All right, get ready for the exploration through the tree. Here we go.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We're all hooked together.
And it does the whole thing. All right, and then what I'm not going to do is it's an entire episode, Mirror Mirror, and it's got a whole thing with all the characters talking. But as you can see, we got a lot of Trek here. We got a lot of those VHS tapes. There's E.T. there, Star Wars stuff. That's from the Academy Museum, guys. Where I went and did the Academy. It's like a VHS tape. And that looks like one of the old school ones too. I got some gamer stuff for my girl. She loves gaming. More Star Trek stuff. Minecraft. She's a big Minecraft fan. There's Doctor Who. My wife's a big Doctor Who fan. Everyone sort of finds their little niche. Right?
Super Nintendo. Awesome.
Yep. There's Super Nintendo.
That Super Nintendo one's great. I got that too.
Yep. And here's the old Super Friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Super Friends cartoon. Got the whole, like the intro
That's awesome.
from the 70s cartoon. And you see some of the other VHSs there. And now this Superman here, this is the Christopher Reeve one from
Awesome,
Superman
man.
the movie. They put that out, I think it's last year. Actual John Williams theme song.
I found ones that played cool music. I'd buy them too.
Oh yeah, that's part of the deal. And the Superman one plays the same theme also, but I've got the both things. All right, so we'll keep it going here on the other side. And here's my affection for
I have
friends.
those, those little tiny
so
ones.
there's Monica, there's Phoebe, of course, another VHS, Raiders. The Friends TV, we'll come back to that in just a second. There's Ray, Star Wars. And up top, where is it? Yeah, right past the Nintendo is the Friends couch.
Right?
So there's a cool couch. Love that couch. All right, and here's the TV.
Okay, buddy boy, here it is. You hide my clothes, I'm wearing everything you own.
Super famous scene.
Oh my God.
Great episode.
You guys showing off the opposite of taking somebody's underwear. Look at me. I'm Chandler. Could I be wearing any more clothes?
There you go. All right, and to wrap it up, we got a few more VHSs, and the last of the crew, they released all 7 throughout 3 different years. And so I finally picked up the last 2. And then when they all have the show, when you play the whole thing, all their bases light up and they literally communicate to each other. It's super cool.
That's awesome.
And I think this is the backside. I know, it's like, and it's funny because last year, all of them were 50% off the end. And it's like, oh, they're never going to have anything left over. So I bought them at full price. All right. And then coming up here at the bottom, you're going to see the last thing. Guys, Tim, you'll appreciate this last thing. So we get down here. What we got?
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
All right. Now stand by as we wrap it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JP. I love these things, though. I need to buy more of these.
Yeah, and like I said, there's the leg lamp, and I love that my wife and daughter dig that we do a whole pop culture tree, and then finally we end it with the working Ecto 1, pull back out, final shot, and that's what our tree in the house looks like, topped with a freaking Starship Enterprise. And that is and that's it. Boom.
That's awesome.
You totally reminded me about my advent calendar I should open though. I totally forgot about it. I've had it for over a year and still haven't opened it. So.
Yeah. Advent calendar and you didn't
I realized I forgot to show my glass too
it
because you're showing your glasses.
Still can click the right one for crying out loud.
Yeah. It's Nightmare Before Christmas theme, so that's pretty cool.
What is happening? Why are my buttons all
I don't know.
All right, there we go, Mike.
Hammered.
Oh, I wasn't really gonna open it right now.
This is my first night doing
You
this.
can show it.
So
We're gonna make you open it. Open it. Crack it open.
13 of them.
You know how long it takes me to open stuff? That would take me like an hour. But still looking. So.
I got the horror movie, one of those for my kid for his birthday, like last year. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Still playing. I forgot to show my glass too. You reminded me because you were showing all your cups.
Do you have one? All right, let's see it.
It's a Christmas one. Yeah, that's why I grabbed it. It's my Simpsons every single Christmas movie ever glass. So you got Mick Bain as Turbo Man, Homer as John McClane, Flanders as Buddy, Milhouse as Ralphie, Mr. Burns as the Grinch, Ooter and Mo as Bad Santa and the Kid.
Oh, that's great.
Sideshow Bob and Jimbo as Harry and Marv. And of course Barney as Ebenezer Scrooge and Buzz's girlfriend on the front there.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Love this one.
So let's pop back. We have a recipe question here. Question for the panel. Favorite Christmas party recipe? Does anybody have any go-to recipe? I don't know if we have a go-to recipe, but I do love a good sugar cookie.
So
I don't cook. I just eat.
Yeah, fair enough.
The one
Ours
thing
is,
I make is a chili colorado. So
Chili Colorado?
Yeah.
Is that a main dish or a side dish? Because Ryan wants to know what's your favorite side dish.
No, it's a main dish. Oh, a side dish. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, you know.
It could kind of be eaten on the side, actually, you know. So
what I like about Christmas though is, to me, it's not as traditional as Thanksgiving with the bird and all that. So you can do whatever you want. So we're gonna do like a full on Italian Christmas, like, you know, with manicotti and stuff like that. So why not?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. So it's great.
Christmas manicotti.
Yeah, we try to replicate my late grandma's Christmas cookies is like our thing. So my wife and I have been perfecting her thumbprint cookies, which are like the best thing ever with like homemade chocolate ganache filling.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's outstanding. So that's like our main thing.
Mike, do you have a favorite theater snack?
Man, I am so boring. It's popcorn, no butter, and then Pepsi Zero.
So. That sounds good.
Also, no butter.
Bonnie's finishing wrapping. Oh, thank you. You're playing us while you're rapping. That sounds like a delight. All right. Let's see if we got any new comments.
More or less Christmas.
Oh, Adam says they closed ours down too a while back.
Disney Store.
Disney Store, yeah.
We collect ornaments also. I have some my mom's, grandparents, great grandparents. They'll all go to Sue someday. Oh, nice. All right, let's see. Oh, Corey says, nice editing, Huck. You made me look better. Nah, you were good, man. I just popped you inside the TV. That's what I do. All right, let's see if we have anything new. All right, let's put a pin in that. All right, good friends. Whoop. So coming up next. Oh, let's see. What do we feel like? Well, of course, the next round is going to be the cinematic attic for everybody playing at home. And let's pop up that graphic for you. Boom. There we go. Like that.
I love that. The Christmas tree on Batman.
Yeah. Have you noticed all the posters have changed? Got little Christmas posters everywhere. Tim, I knew you dig A Wonderful Life off to the side.
Oh, yeah.
The mistletoe over Batman.
So, yeah. You like that? You saw that?
No, like, why are you covering his groin?
Yeah, well, because it gets a bow on it, man. It's the best place to put it. So, yeah, in this, we're going to spotlight some Christmas movies. But what we want to do is spotlight our favorite live action Christmas movie and then our favorite animated Christmas movie. Mike, start us off.
Sure. Like I haven't talked about this one enough, but let's go. Collateral Beauty, the best Christmas movie of all time. Still not enough people have seen it. That's why I got to keep talking about this one until everybody watches it out there in the community. I'm going to keep mentioning it. But Collateral Beauty, you got Will Smith. He gives the best performance in this movie out of any other movie I've seen him in. Even King Richard, which he won the Oscar for. I prefer him in this. It's just so emotional. Like, right in the first few minutes, you're going to start crying with this movie, but you got amazing acting talent all around in there. Who else is in here? Isn't Helen Mirren in there, I think? And the Titanic lady, Kate Winslet. There you go. She's in there as well. But it's just, it hits you with the feels, right, Huck? You liked it yourself.
I did. I liked it surprisingly. Yeah. You talked up a good game, and it was a good watch. So good.
There's twist in there.
It does keep you guessing.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So. Which I didn't really know, so that was neat.
Yep. Yeah, so good. So, yeah, watch it.
Nice.
All right, and then animated, of course. Nightmare Before Christmas, best animated title of all time. Is it a Halloween movie? It's a Christmas movie. You decide. I say I lean towards Christmas because the plot centers more around Christmas. But yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. It has iconic characters, the best singing in there. It's perfection. The stop motion animation is great. So yeah, you guys have seen this all. I don't know why I'm recommending obvious ones, but watch it again. Watch it again with me in mind. There you go.
Well, these are the ones that, that connect, in touch with you, each year or whatever,
Yeah, you can sing along to that one. It's good for the whole family.
What's your favorite song in it?
Well, I mean the intro. This is Halloween. That gets you going right away.
Yeah. All right, Derek, what you got, bud?
For my live action one, it was hard to pick a favorite overall. So I actually went with my wife's favorite because it's something that has become more special since we've been together, which is the 2000 Grinch with Jim Carrey. I was so excited for this movie when it came out because Jim Carrey was my favorite person ever, and the Grinch was my favorite, yearly Halloween watch, Christmas watch ever. So I'm like, wow, a Grinch with Jim Carrey's got to be the best thing ever. And I worked at the theater when it came out, and I somehow didn't see it at the theater and I rented it when it came out, and I was like, That was okay. 100 years later now, after rewatching it every single year at least once with my wife, I have re-fallen in love with it. And it is one of my favorites of all time, Christmas movie wise. I love Jim Carrey in it. The makeup's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It was up there at the Oscars for a reason. And it's the movie we didn't this year because we kind of did it at a random time, but it's usually the movie we watch as we put up and decorate our tree. So that's like that's why I thought of it first as this.
It's always a fun tradition.
Everyone, either you hate this movie or you really like it. It seems like one of those nowadays. My animated one, I don't actually own, but it's something I grew up watching and I still watch it. I watch it on Disney Plus because it's on there. It's Mickey's Christmas Carol, which is a TV special, not so much a movie. It's only like 30 minutes long. I made all these guys watch various Christmas carols. That is my favorite Christmas carol because, like I said, you could tell the story in half an hour and get the job done. Why do all these movies need to be 2 hours long?
Muppets. Muppets.
Yeah, exactly.
I like Scrooge just as much. I disagree, but although Hook loved it, so I'm happy.
I did. I love that. It's like top 5 for me now, man.
Oh, Muppets is so good.
It's
I need to watch
legendary.
It again, but anywho, I love me some Mickey's Christmas Carol because it just brings me back to my childhood. And I watched it when I introduced it to my kid a year or two ago. I think I watched it about 6 times in a row with him, and I didn't get sick of it just because I love it so much. But I had it on tape accompanied by those Christmas shorts they used to do. Like there's the one with Pluto and Chip and Dale decorating the tree with Mickey, and Chip and Dale are inside the Christmas tree. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. That one's on Disney Plus. You could watch it. It's amazing. It's like my favorite animated short ever from Disney. And there's one that isn't on Disney Plus, at least I haven't found it yet, that I used to have on tape too, where it was Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Donald in a snowball fight. And that was like my favorite thing. So it was those 2 shorts that rolled into Mickey's Christmas Carol. So it was kind of like a whole movie to me as a kid. So that's always been far and away my favorite animated Christmas movie.
Fabulous. Tim, how about you, my friend?
All right, so for live action, taking Die Hard out of the equation just to get rid of the whole isn't it, blah, blah, blah. It's a Wonderful Life. This would be my favorite Christmas movie that people don't argue over. I freaking love this movie so much. I don't even have to watch this one. I can watch this any time of year. As much as it is a Christmas movie, it's on traditional Christmas movie lists. Like more than half the movie takes place outside of Christmas. I watch this anytime, but it still is my favorite Christmas movie that people don't argue over. The performances are amazing. This was my first classic I fell in love with. It actually says something. It actually has like deeper meaning to it. It deals with serious topics that weren't really covered back in the 1940s. I adore this movie in every single way. Donna Reed is such a fantastic leading woman. She is so amazing to him in this movie, like the perfect wife. I adore this. I adore it so much. And then for the animated one, I'm going with the original Grinch. What Derek said about if you can't tell it in 30 minutes thing, that's how I feel about this. I don't care for the full movies for Grinch. I didn't care for the Ron Howard directed one. The Benedict Cumberbatch one was okay, but this just tells the story the best, I think. It's in and out, tells the story. It's wonderful. I could watch this yearly. I can't really watch the other ones yearly, or really, I kind of just want to watch this one over again.
And you got the great voiceover with Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
Karloff.
And the songs are amazing.
Everything about this one, like it feels like when I watch the other versions, they drag for me. It's like this told it quicker and better.
Yeah, it is a tighter story.
Yeah.
Told, so
that's why I didn't like the Jim Carrey one when I first saw it. I'm like, why is this happening? Why is it so long for no reason? But then, like, once you get used to it, I'm like, okay, no, I just like it for what it is. But
what does that one clock out to, Derek? I forget. Is it
this one? It's like 100 minutes long or so.
Right?
Hopefully not.
Hour 45.
There you go.
See, they should have found the 90-minute sweet spot on that one. They should have done.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, luckily in that one, it's like that has really good like makeup and art direction and stuff that you can
the music
enjoy for those reasons.
Where are you, Chris?
26 minutes. 26.
Yeah,
that's so short.
Plus, you get the awesome making of like featurette on the original Grinch with Phil Hartman hosting it. I remember seeing that when it was new. It was awesome.
All right. Well, I think we have a lot of traditional stuff. So on mine here, we're going to go with the live action is Elf. What I loved about Elf is, there wasn't. So Derek, you brought up the Ron Howard Grinch. And then there's like this one. There's not a lot of like super recent ones. I feel like that have become classics. Sorry, Mike. No one's calling Collateral Beauty a classic yet. But I would definitely say that
for 100 years.
That Grinch and Elf are things that make rotations, especially like people talk about Elf a lot. And I remember seeing this with my wife, Kitten Paws, in the theater, and we were laughing just so hard. I'm not Will Ferrell's very hit and miss with me. So, and thankfully this was very hit. And I thought he was pitch perfect for this. If everyone's like heard the rumor, this was supposed to be Jim Carrey playing this, but he turned it down and he said, I know you should get, you need to get Will Ferrell. So if all that plays out is true, I mean, what a fantastic recommendation. And, James Caan playing the dad, and you got your Bob Newhart in there as the lead elf. It's got Zoe Deschanel. It's just such a good supporting cast. pouring syrup on on your spaghetti, and of course, well, I'll save the one scene for that might be coming up.
Would you agree that I don't think we have gotten an actual legitimate full-on Christmas classic since Elf?
Yeah,
Elf feels like the last one that has like universally it's a classic for people.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, the other night.
Yeah, and I'm not sure why they're so hard. So hard to create, but yeah, there is some sort of secret sauce you've got to have when getting something to be that sort of, a touchstone like that.
Yeah, most of them just kind of like come out and they're like, yeah, that was okay.
I think in the special features of Elf, they go through wanting to show you what made it a Christmas classic, right? They're like, okay, if we're going to make this, it has to be a Christmas classic. Here's the checklist. It has to be a family film. It has to be do this, it has to do that. And so they went through like a whole process to create that one, which was fascinating.
Yeah. And what about all the animation at the beginning that's very much like a Rankin Bass thing?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Derek. Give us the impression. Go ahead.
Hi, buddy. Hope you find your dad. All the snowman, too. He's great.
And with that, you lead me right into my animated perfect. And we're going to go the old school Rankin Bass right there. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I mean, I do love a lot of these. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Year Without a Santa Claus. Those are great too. But Rudolph, man, it was just the one that came out like every year. And there was something like super spooky about the Bumble. And like, as a kid, that thing was like, Rah! When it came over the mountain, it was kind of terrifying, and of course you got Yukon. There he is. Yukon Cornelius is kind of like the hero that comes in and saves the day, and just all the misfit toys. I think everyone can relate to like not fitting in or want to do their own thing or be a little different. And both Hermie and Rudolph are that. And so it was just an easily relatable thing. You got a couple of songs tossed in there, and I mean, this is all back in the 60s, and these guys were mastering this stop motion stuff. And of course you had to make the puppets just big enough so that one of those red light bulbs could fit in the nose. Right. So you have to sort of craft it that size. Yeah. But yeah, that was a staple around our house. This is, before we had all this cable and everything, you had to wait every Christmas to watch these. So
watch it on CBS or whatever. Yeah. Grinch and
exactly. That and the Charlie Brown stuff and all that jazz. So
isn't it kind of crazy the Charlie Brown stuff, now that it's owned by Apple, though, isn't on traditional cable anymore? That's crazy.
Yeah. That's something that just feels like it should always be, there for the families,
Yeah. I kind of feel like Apple should have just, like, I get it. It's their thing now, but come on, you should have kept it out there for people. That's like a tradition.
Yeah.
Money, Tim.
Yeah.
Now, Johnny says here, so after watching Deadly Games, I cannot watch Home Alone without being reminded how they ripped off Deadly Games.
Yeah, I need to see that still. I heard about that.
Mom, I think people are digging my tree toppers here.
Cool.
Johnny's not a Trekkie, but he said it looks awesome. Love the ornaments. It's cool. Scottish Geek guys here saying howdy, folks. It's like, I'm gonna need that Superman one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to hit eBay up for that one, man. That was
Superman, but it doesn't play music.
Actually, it does. The Superman plays too. I just have too many things that play music, so I only hit you up with 4. Hey everyone, Film Addictions here. Hope all is well indeed. All right, so Monkey says, I have a real tough one. What movie documentary are you the most thankful that came out this year? And Mega Mike, the wife's emotional performance in that Collateral Beauty was underrated, don't you think?
Yes, agree.
Who plays the wife?
Favorite documentary this year? Well, I'm not sure. I don't know if I have a favorite doc yet.
So I don't think I've watched a documentary that came out this year, to be honest.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
I like them, but I never watched them. It's one of those things.
The Robert Englund one's the only one that pops into my head. So
yeah, I watched that Pennywise one.
I guess I'll just roll with that one.
And I'd probably go with, I guess, still the Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's 100% the best one. That's fantastic, Tim. That's, if you guys have not seen Still with Michael J. Fox, that's like, to me, I think it's going to be up for tons of awards. Derek, you probably know, and it should steamroll everything when it comes to that. And now this says It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite Christmas movie. Watches it every year, plus a surprise that Carl Alfalfa Schweitzer was it. Was he? Wow. How did I not know that? Alfalfa. Do you know Alfalfa, Tim?
I know Alfalfa from Little Rascals, but
Our Gang Little Rascals.
Yeah. I didn't really realize he was in. I don't know. I never made that connection.
I mean, I'm not sure what age he would have been. I don't know if he's still sort of the Alfalfa size or if he's like a teenager at this point.
Little Rascals is like late 20s, right?
Yeah, it's pretty old. I don't know exactly, but I feel it's like 20s, 30s. Like it's like Three Stooges era.
Yeah, it's probably a good solid, like probably 15 years before It's a Wonderful Life, probably somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah, movie has got to go. And let us know too, guys, in the comments, like what's your favorite Christmas movies out there? What's your favorite animated Christmas movie? If you guys have any of that. And the monkey is going to agree with you. Mike says, as far as a Christmas film, I do consider Collateral Beauty a Christmas classic. Watches it every December. The way my wife looks at the bridge at the end shows. Okay, cool. I'll just make sure there wasn't a spoiler there. And pull it off real quick.
We got two now, Mike. Two of you.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So are we ready to move on to the Hollywood Spotlight? All right, y'all. We're going into the Hollywood Spotlight next. And what we're going to do in this section is we're going to talk about our favorite actors to play the epic role of Santa. And it's two different versions. It's our favorite one to play actually Santa Claus, and then someone who's like a poser, like a fake Santa, is just dressing up as Santa. So he's not actually playing Santa. And we all have a different thing on that. Let's rearrange. Tim, we'll let you go first. How about that? Play around with our order.
So, super different for the real Santa, but I like to be different. So the TV show Librarians was around like 2013, 14, somewhere around there. And there's an episode where Bruce Campbell plays Santa, but it's not like the Santa y'all think with the red hat and the red coat and all that. But he still is actual Santa. The show portrays, yes, that Santa is an immortal avatar that consumes all goodwill of the world and then dispenses all that goodwill on Christmas night. But he's not, the world kind of made up the idea of what Santa is with the red hat and all that, but that's not what Santa actually is. It's a cool episode. Bruce is having fun in it. It's different, but it's still real Santa. So
I need that on my wall.
Good time. Very fun show too. If I like, you can get this dirt cheap. So if you like stuff like Indiana Jones, that's essentially these people are doing Indiana Jones type stuff, just at a much lower budget because this is a TV show. A lot of fun. And then for the fake poser one, this one, it could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picking the Richard Attenborough one. You could also, it's the same thing either way. The movie is very ambiguous. By the end, it's kind of up to you, the viewer, to decide, is he Santa? Is he not Santa? The performance is freaking outstanding. Like, I actually prefer Attenborough's performance slightly. Love the movie, and like I said, it's very gray area. Like, so I'll put it in the poser one, but really I could have just picked both and had real and fake, and it still work.
Yeah, isn't it funny how that performer does literally, depending on how you absorb the end, could go either way. I think that's the charm of both versions of those.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw it, Tim, but I actually I found both, so I watched both versions, and yeah, they were both good.
I only got to start listening to the stream. I didn't finish it yet.
All right, cool. Mike, how about you, bud?
Yeah, so for the classic Santa Claus, you got to go Tim Allen in the Santa Claus movies. That's who I think of right away when I think of Santa Claus. So I mean, come on, Tim Allen. He looks like Santa Claus there. You know, he puts on the coat, he gets all the Santa Claus powers. And I actually like all the Santa Claus movies. Number 2 is my personal favorite, but he's just so good in the role. He just has that fatherly type of personality to him as Santa Claus. Oh, and then side note, if you guys have seen the streaming series, The Santa Clauses on Disney Plus, that's actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be hot garbage, and it's actually pretty good for a streaming show. So I can recommend that out too.
Nice. You haven't been brave enough to try it yet.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be terrible. And I'm like, I'm probably going to quit after an episode or two. But I'm like, this is kind of fun. So
I just rewatched 1 and 2 within the past week. Enjoyed them both immensely. Holy heck, though, in number 2, I actually got a laugh out of when he becomes like the toy version of him coming out. It's like a mask over top of Tim Allen, but Tim Allen's mouth is there, and it's like the transition from the fake skin to his actual skin is so jarring. It looks terrible, but it's super fun.
It's such a good villain, though, in the second one. That's why I like the second one the most. Yeah.
It's creepy in that one.
And what about your fake Santa, Mike?
And then the fake one, we'll go with your favorite movie, Huck, Elf, the fake Santa, when they're like, Santa Claus is coming to town, right? And then they're like, Santa! And then he gets all close, and Buddy's like, wait, you're not the real Santa. You don't smell like Santa. And he's just saying all these different things to try to prove he's not Santa. He's like, what birthday song? What did I sing to you on your birthday? And he's like, happy birthday. Of course, like, man. All about. And then he rips off his beard, and they get into this big fight and then crush everything in the store. It's hilarious. But he's a good fake Santa. He tries to fool him as long as he can, but just doesn't get away with it with Buddy.
And the great quote, I was talking to the choices to Brooke in the car. I was dropping her off for a play date today.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Yes, I said that line. She goes, "Is that where that's from?" I go, "Yeah." She goes, "Oh my god!" Like, everyone says that at school. I'm like, "Yeah."
It's even in the Regal, or was for the longest time, the Regal Unlimited intro thing.
The promo. Yeah, because I told her that too. I go, when they say it in the movie, she goes, "Yeah, that's what it is."
Nice,
good pick. Yeah, right.
Beef and cheese.
You got, sir. You can pick whatever you want.
I picked a full Derek pick for my real one because I figured everyone else would pick the ones that people have heard of. So I'm gonna go with a terrible movie with a great Santa, and it is from The Christmas That Almost Wasn't. I have to read his name because I can't remember, and it is Alberto Rabagliati played Santa. It is an Italian movie that's very poorly dubbed, but he's a wonderful Santa in this terrible, hilarious Christmas movie where Santa owes money.
3000.
Yep, that's how you watch it. You watch it on Mystery Science Theater 3000 on Netflix. But yeah, Santa owes money to his landlord because his landlord's evil, so he can keep doing Christmas essentially. So he tries to find a lawyer to help him. It's dumb, and the songs are horrible. You should all watch it. But he's a fantastic Santa, and it's with the guidance of Crow and Tom Servo. And,
see if I can find the Mystery Science Theater one. That I would watch that.
Yes, it's on Netflix. I've watched it 3 or 4 times probably. In the last
just to smoke alone.
It's so funny. It's a funny episode. It's a tolerable movie, which always helps. It's the best bad Christmas movie I've ever seen, and he is a genuinely pretty good real Santa. I'll give him that. So that's the first one that popped in my head for whatever reason.
You can really hunt out that trash, Derek.
Watch that crap, says Derek. And my favorite, this might be my favorite Christmas movie, so that might be why I didn't pick it before. But my best fake Santa is clearly Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa, who says what we all think and feel, at least horrible people like myself, all around the Christmas time. I love this movie. It was produced and uncreditedly written, is that a word? By the Coen brothers, so it's automatically a favorite of mine just by happenstance. And it hits all their comedic beats to a T, and I love it. And he's a horrible person, but he still learns to give a crap in the end. And I don't know, it's just a fun movie. I love it. I like the unrated cut the best. There's only you can't watch the theatrical cut. I don't know why. But the unrated cut and the director's cut are both on the Blu-ray. The unrated cut is my favorite. That's the one that's a little bit longer, and all the jokes, I think, land a little better in that version. So that's my favorite fake/bad Santa.
The best scene
I picked two bad Santas. One bad movie Santa, one good movie bad Santa.
Yeah.
The best scene in there is when he's eating lunch and like the mom brings the kid up to him to like ask him, you know, about
He's not even dressed up at all.
It's like, hey, you see, I'm eating lunch right now, and just starts cussing him out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a terrible Santa.
Can you blame him? Like, he doesn't even have his hat or his wig on or anything.
See, I think I need to see the director's cut, because that's another one of those where I'm like, he has no arc to his character. He's just mean all the way to the end.
It's a dark comedy, Huck.
Yeah, I know what it is.
He has a very sarcastic arc, but it's there.
I mean, his arc is not caring at all to slightly kind of maybe caring.
Yeah, pretty much. He goes from not caring enough to not kill himself, basically, is what the arc is. He takes care of the kid in the end. That's really what happens. Like, in the long run, that's what he does.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, but unrated cut, definitely better.
All right, so it's so funny. For prepping for this today, I actually changed my mind on everything. So I have a new fake Santa. So the fake Santa I am going for is Chandler Bing from Friends. I absolutely love when he comes in as Santa, because of course Ross is dressed up as the holiday armadillo. And he's trying to teach his son about Hanukkah, and Santa comes in. Of course, the kid is way more interested in Santa, and he kind of steals his thunder, and he's like, I need you to leave. I'm finally getting Ben to like Hanukkah. And then of course at the end he's like gonna leave, and Monica's like, well, you can keep the soup for one more night. Because I guess Monica's got a little thing for Santa there. But yes, the legendary late Matthew Perry in the fantastic role as Santa. It's so good. And so I had more of a feel-good Santa, but I rewatched a movie this morning that I've seen before, and it just he's a different version. Like Derek, you picked it because it's a horrible movie. You're Santa, but this is like a Santa who just has had enough, and he's calling it quits. I do notice there's a sort of a growing theme in a lot of them, which is the Christmas spirit is going away.
Yeah,
and Santa's like hacked off, and like that's like a theme in almost like Elf has it. He's got to get the Santa love meter up, and even in Miracle on 34th Street, he's like, kids they're losing that passion. So it's definitely a trope throughout, and in this one it's no different. I'm gonna go with David Harbour in Violent Night.
So good, great.
It's just there's something super interesting about his take. The fact that he's over it. He's drunk at the beginning. He flies away. I love the beginning. I just howling, like he goes out, he flies away, and the girl looks up. She's a middle-aged woman, owns the bar, and she's smiling. Santa's real, and then he barfs on her face. And I'm like, oh my god, this is. I mean, like, it just had me from that moment. But and you get a little taste of what his backstory was. It's sort of like, so Mike, with you, so Tim Allen becomes Santa, right? Because Santa is dead, he gets killed, and he has to take over. So it's a little dark, but they do it in a light-hearted way, so it's not tragic that Santa's dead, right? So much so. And this one's like, okay, well, he was this badass Viking who was just a bad dude. He goes, no, I didn't kill bad people, I just killed people. I was bad. And then somehow, and we never know, like, I don't know if this is saved for a potential sequel, but there is no explanation as to why he became Santa, which is fine. Tim, I know you love saying you don't have to tell me everything.
Yep.
It just is. And I do love that about this movie. I love that there's there is a transition somewhere. We're never going to know, especially if they don't do one. But he's dedicated himself to, loving children and kids loving Christmas. But he also has this kick-ass backstory that allows him to be John McClane from Die Hard. And there's a nice, the kid in it literally says, I watched Home Alone, I'm going to set up some traps. Totally telegraphs it. They don't shy away from what they're stealing from in this movie. So you get Die Hard, you get Home Alone, and of course you just get a good old Santa Claus movie all rolled into one. And I really loved that relationship with Harbour and that girl. I thought it was really sweet, and there's always something that brings that Santa around, where he just when he needs it. And Yeah, man. I mean, look at this badass sleigh.
Need to watch that one again. It was pretty good though.
So yeah, what did you guys think of Violent Night?
So good.
That was fun.
It's awesome.
I liked it. Yeah, I need to give it another watch, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. It was actually better the second time I watched it, because the first time I watched it, I was like, okay, all right, that was cool. But then when I watched it again, you know, I was just, I don't know, I was more into it the second time, and I appreciated all the beats. So we're all right. Let's get back to it. See where we left off. Let's see. Okay, so he says that Alfalfa was about 18 to 20 or so, something like that. He was the guy who opened the pool.
Okay. All right.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, so I don't remember who that is. Monkey says, no one going to mention the wonderful Stranger Things sweater. All right, so Monkey, here you go. So this is the sweater. So you get the hang on, let's do it the right way. So there's the kids with the car, and then when you do that, you got the Demogorgon in the upside down. So it's like a little two-parter shirt. So there you go. Thanks, man. Did we lose Derek? Derek's gonna go get something. It's gonna blow us all away. It's gonna be amazing. The most romantic line from Elf is "You missed." Yeah. I love when you can like hum the snowballs too, like a machine gun, just you know, just getting all the kids. Sarah's got a live stream on Monday. Cool. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so there we go. I think we're gonna, not sure where Derek went. Did Derek tell anybody he was leaving? Did you get permission to leave, Derek?
He just did a quick. I gotta. Maybe something came up real quick.
The Grinch must have stole him.
So let's see. Has anybody wrapped anything yet? Have you knocked out some presents yet? Stuffed them under the tree like Bonnie's doing tonight?
Well, so we have our stuff ready for what we're giving other people. I've nothing in this household though. We didn't do any gift exchanging this year. We only seem to do that like every other year or so. So no gifts this year in this house.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Tim, you've given enough gifts to yourself. Is that the deal?
Yeah.
I spend enough. Yeah. I mean,
right. I know.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it goes.
Well,
here,
let's see.
Buy stuff for the kid. That's about it. Everything else is like, I bought this for Christmas. Thanks.
Yeah, I need like some directions on what to get. I'm like, tell me, what do you want, and I will get it. I just don't know.
Well, I think that is the perfect segue to the next section, which is Secret Santa gifts. Oh, nice. Yeah. The clubbers decided to
very
Santa gifts.
Very
Santa.
Santa don't know.
I'm excited to see what everyone got though.
All right, let's here. Well, we'll start with Mike first. Then.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
put me on the spot, so I gotta open it. Okay, let me.
Yes, I'm sure everyone. Where's that bug in here? It's terrific.
We're making good time, Mike. So no worries.
Yeah, this is a nice lean show.
Mm-hmm.
Super good.
All right.
Everybody have their things ready. Everybody got their knives ready to go.
All right. Let's see. Okay, wait. I need to cut that open.
And who's this from? Because we.
Yes. Now tell everybody.
I thought it was a secret.
Well, no, we all know.
No, we drew the name.
Okay, this is from.
We drew the name.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Now it's going to take you a little bit, Mike. We can move to the next person.
No, I got it. I think I got it. Wait, I don't know what it is yet. Never mind. Oh wait,
it's a piece of paper.
Okay.
It's cardboard.
You can draw whatever you want on it.
Cardboard and Mylar.
I sent a blank paper.
It's a Mylar bag.
Oh my gosh, a lot of tape on here. Okay.
That's
careful
good.
It doesn't snag the thing you pull out.
I know. Be very careful. Okay.
While he's doing that, we'll see if there's another.
All right.
Comment in there.
Not here yet.
Tony's here saying good evening. Still working on it there, Mike.
Tim, did you
send it? It's folded. That's
why.
Okay.
Oh.
It's folded because it's an original.
Oh my god.
Huck knows what's going on.
Let's go.
With it. That's what I want.
Like if it's what I think it is, it's what I think it is.
It's going.
It's
happening.
It's an endless piece of paper. It's magic.
It's just like
I love
it. Rip it in half.
All right.
Here we go.
We got it. Okay.
All right,
Look
buddy.
at this. I got
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
That's awesome.
Howard the Duck. This is amazing. Thank you, Tim. You guys can probably see
terrific.
better than me now, but it looks amazing.
I
Oh, look
love
at
it.
that.
That's so cool. The crap.
That's
That
great,
is
Mike.
very, very cool. This needs to get, I need to get this laminated now and on the wall.
Laminated.
Am I supposed to laminate these things? I don't know the protocol, Tim.
No,
No, just put them in a nice frame.
Okay, no
Frame is good.
laminated. I don't know. I always laminate my posters, so I didn't know.
Look, Mike, look over my shoulder. Look right there. A
Just get a
nice
frame.
frame. You just go to Walmart. They're like
Go to
$17.
Hobby Lobby, you get a $20 frame. You're set for a minute.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
And
Gotta
they're
get a
easy
frame.
to take the
That's
back
good.
off.
Yeah.
Super good.
Thank you, Tim. You
Look,
know
Jack's
I'm a
digging
Duck fan,
that.
so appreciate it. That's very, very cool.
Duck.
That's a big size poster too. That's for sure gonna be a good little wall spot.
Yep. Yeah, it's like that's an original. That would be hanging outside of some theater back in what 84 is it? Whatever it was.
That's awesome.
It's been a good old days.
Maybe something like that. Yeah, I love the folds in it though, man. That takes me back to that mid '80s, just before the rolled stuff.
Yeah.
started
Yeah, I
coming
didn't
out.
think it was gonna be that big. I'm like, okay. Oh wait, no, it's folded a whole bunch of times.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Six
it's like,
times.
wow, that was massive. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right,
All right,
Tim, what
so-
you got, bud?
I have a tube here from Derek. I
Naturally.
gave him a hint on sites that he could work with, but these sites have so much on there, so that I have zero idea what things he got. Obviously, poster related, because you guys know me well. Derek knew what to get, so let's see. Let's unroll this thing.
It's the right one.
All right.
Here we go. It's a pack of meat.
That's Tetsuo the Iron Man one sheet.
Oh, look at this. What we
That's
got?
sick. That is sick.
Oh,
It's
dang.
right after he rolled over the guy.
Ah.
I love that, man.
I just thought it was such a weird ratio. I'm like, why is it? It's like
Yeah.
it's 8 inches wide and like 3 feet long. It's like so weird.
This looks like a 9 by maybe a 9 by 18,
Like 24 or something like that.
maybe 9 by 24, maybe somewhere in that.
Yeah, I thought it was such an interesting ratio. I'm like, that's cool.
That's
Also,
sick.
great.
I freaking love that, man. That is
Hey.
awesome. That's
Well,
Well,
killer.
good. Glad I did good. There was a few of them, but I'm like, that's the best one for sure.
Noise. All right, Derek. I
Well,
believe
this is-
I got Derek. So
This
here
is
we
from
go.
the Huckster.
And I
He
love
Huck, as
that
they call
you,
him.
I'll just say, I love that you showed something earlier.
Right. It's Fragile, so it's from Italy. That's a Christmas Story reference. I just hope it's not broken because I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't think it's broken. So
You
that's
know
a good
what it
start.
can be.
Yeah, it's what I thought it was. I can see through the bubble wrap. I can already tell what it
Nice.
is. Now I just gotta hope it's in one piece.
I know. Please don't be broken.
I've been lucky. I bought how many of these, and not one of them has been broken.
It looked pretty well packed.
This is a cool shape. It's actually the first thing from this site I've ever had, so that's just cool. Let me pull these out here. There's a little sticker. This is from a called Idiot 404, and it is a beer glass, and it's number 34 of only 48 of these that exist apparently.
Whoa.
Dang,
Nice.
that's a small run. And it came with a little sticker, but it is a Krusty the Killer Clown from Outer Space beer glass.
Oh wow, that's cool.
With Homer dissolving into the cotton candy bushes on the other side. It came with a little Homer sticker. So that
That is
is
so
perfect.
great.
Yeah, this is great. I love this shape too. I only have
I
like
do,
one
I
of
do
these.
too. That's a nice shape. And of
Luckily, I have
course,
a
you
beer
know,
here I can fill it with.
because I love that. Yeah, I know you love both Killer Clowns and Simpsons. So
Right.
what a
And I was,
perfect.
I'm like, oh, I really want this, and then yeah, I'm happy you asked about glasses. 'Cause I
Oh
didn't even
yeah,
think of it.
because
And I was like,
'cause
oh
I-
yeah, that's a good idea.
it's like Tim with posters. I feel like you're the glasses guy. You know.
Yeah. That's a cool site though. They have a lot of Simpsons glasses, so it's odd that I haven't bought anything from them yet. I'm gonna test it out, make sure it works. Make sure there's no cracks in it.
Make sure it works.
Make sure it works.
All
Yep,
right.
it's a glass. We're good. See, it holds liquid. Thank you,
Oh
sir.
nice. Wait. Let's see it. There you go. Let's cheers it up. Look at that.
Clinks.
Now rotate so we can see the Krusty too. Oh, so good.
2 of my favorite things. Well, 3 if you include the beer.
Yeah. And we do. All right, Mike, I have something from you here. Nice. All right, so let's see. Mike knows. I told him, gave him a few options. I'm a big fan of many things, so let's see.
I'm a big fan of many things. I like that.
A big fan of many things. Here we go. Oh, yes. All right. Okay. All right, so hold on. So over here. Sorry, Tribble. There we go. So, of course, I've got the
nice.
Temple of the Last Crusade goblet there. And then this is Dr. Jones's diary.
That's
and
so
I
cool.
love it. And then this packaging is part of it because this is how it's sent to Indy, right? Just exactly like this. Let's see. It's got the that's funny. Oh, it's so cool. So it says Professor Indiana Jones, Barnett College, Hamilton Hall, Groove Avenue. Look at this guy. So it's got like the address it goes to. And we're gonna carefully. I gotta remember how to wrap it back too.
You have to rewrap it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I got some sort of meat in here. Oh, this is great.
It has a pound of lamb.
I love these kind of collectibles. So this. Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
That's
this
cool.
is so good. All right, so not only do you have, I have to set this to the side, the Dr. Jones book. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Come on back.
I'm sorry. I need information on this. I need this.
Yeah, I'm like, where's that from and how can I get one?
Yeah. All right, so it's got the thing that comes off. Sorry, it's like, hang on. Let me put something with a print up on my face. There we go. So, oh my God, are you kidding me with this? So in the book, I thought it was just going to have a few accessible pages. Totally upside down, right? Yeah. But it's like every page has something on it.
Oh, come on now. I have to have this.
Oh my God, y'all. Wait a minute. Look at this. Holy hand grenade. So look, there's a stamp. There's like this, like a ticket to something. Money.
It's his blimp ticket.
Yeah, the blimp ticket. Look at this. This is he's got his son, a picture of his son holding the idol.
Oh, funny.
Oh my God, this is too good. Just old classic things.
So cool.
An ad for Camel cigarettes. Hang on, so you can see that.
Oh, nice.
And it's all sort of tinted. Okay, here's the American president lines. This is the blimp. Like, there you go. Actual American president.
Yeah, there's the blimp ticket.
Like, oh my God, just like lottery tickets and more cash and then all of these things. Oh my God, this is so good. Thank you, Mike. I'm not going to open all these, but it's just all the ads that were just shoved into Dr. Jones's thing. There's maps. The rubbing. Oh, there's a rubbing. It's got the rubbing of the, the thing in there. Thing. Yeah, I saw that in there. Yeah, this is, I'm just a big Indiana Jones fan. So I threw that at Mike, of course, hoping, Mike, that would be the one you went with. So, yeah, it's all there. Oh, my God, look at this. This is hilarious. Okay. So there's even a thing about the Shankara stone from Temple of Doom.
Oh, nice.
In there, I love it because it's also like he's following his son's life as well, and that stuff is in here. So you've got this little newspaper article. Oh, look at this! Wow, I mean the detail is absolutely phenomenal. It's like a newspaper ad. So it's got the Joneses down there. So wow.
In a display case, you like lay that stuff around nicely. You can make an awesome display with that.
Yeah,
that's
so cool.
Display
case.
Gotta put that all back together now.
Right. Now rewrap it in front of the camera.
Yeah. So thank you, Mike. That's very cool.
Group chat. I expect a link on where I can buy that.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
Oh yeah. Now,
I looked that up. It's $700. They're going to be very upset.
Yeah. Now it's up to you guys. You guys were also nice. Like you had some stuff you were pawning off. Did you want me to do that too? I don't want you to feel bad if I skip it. All right. So Mike also sent me something because he knew I haven't seen certain things. So he had a spare copy of well wrapped, sir. Good heavens. It's like a
hey, you got to make sure it comes
vinegar
protected.
All right, so we're going to Clockwork Orange because I told him I hadn't seen it yet.
Nice.
So that's in there. And of course, his favorite movie, Moon. I did not know you were going to toss Moon in there.
I'm jealous.
I had to throw a little surprise in there. So,
well, I'll tell you what, Derek, if I end up hating Moon, it'll make its way to you next.
Good.
I might go through everybody.
Amazing.
I feel confident you're not going to hate Moon, though.
Yeah. I mean, look, I just watched a fantastic documentary on YouTube about Galaxy Quest. It was amazing. I hadn't seen it before.
Oh, nice.
I think it's been out for a while. It was like 48 minutes long. It was comprehensive, thorough. Like a lot of cast members were interviewed. Like it's better than anything that's on like any of the releases. I'm surprised it's not like on there. And Rockwell's on there, you know, and he's so good, guy. He's so good. And so yeah. All right, so I can't throw this away. This is part
than you can handle in Moon, believe me.
All right, so Derek, I assume you want me to do your thing too.
Yes, yeah, the main reason it's like it worked out. We all got you something. That was kind of funny.
So I appreciate this. Is ridiculous.
I mainly got it because I felt bad because I had bought Mike something and sent it to him earlier in the year, and same goes for Tim. And I hadn't found anything for you yet, and I found this, and I was like, Huck needs that. So I tried to make sure you didn't already have it by sending you doctor photographs, and you didn't think you had it. It is a very big book.
I haven't looked down, so I'm going to hold it up and see it for the first time. All right, you guys seeing it? And it is, wow, nice. Oh, that's what that is. It's so funny.
I photoshopped out the Star Trek and the
ship. Like it's so funny because I now that I see the image, I recognize it. So look at it. It's just all this great. So cool. Tim, you'll be familiar with this artist, I'm sure. But yeah, look at that, all that good stuff. Thank you guys. That was super nice of you.
That's awesome.
Wow. But yeah, there you go. Wow, thank you, Derek. It's like, I'm a Star Trek fan.
Right. And a poster fan.
But that's fun stuff. I like you're already drinking out of your glass. Didn't even have to rinse it out. He's just like, let's go.
Oh, no, whatever.
The beer will kill whatever's in there.
Whatever doesn't kill me.
Nice, man. Thank you. Look, it's a good round of applause for everybody. This is fun, man. Thanks for
I enjoyed
it.
Good stuff, like that. Everybody digging their stuff. I think we did good for each other. I think we're just having a lot of people. I don't know if you saw, but Tony popped in. I know he's a busy guy. He's on a show tonight, so we appreciate him swinging in. Johnny's digging that Howard the Duck, Mike. Can't go wrong. I told you, Mike. I picked up during Black Friday. Howard the Duck was like $6.99 or something on 4K. So I will give it
4K too. It's
so good. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even $10. Adrian says you can't go wrong with Howard the Duck. Tim, can they go wrong with Howard the Duck?
I mean, I'm not really actually a Howard the Duck fan, but I knew that Mike was. So
the major, it's fragile. It's a major award. Right. He gets it.
Monkey says, let's see, come on, click it. I met Eddie Gale when I was 12. He was at a roller rink DJ. Wow, before he became famous. When I met him, the whole time he was looking at the adults around us. He's afraid they would step on him. No way. It's amazing. Yeah, sweet. Shopping is canceled this week on Thursday. Oh, yeah. Is everybody like shopped out, by the way? Or do you still got like last minute like stuff you got to go get?
No, I think we're good. I think we're done.
I think you're pretty good.
Yeah, I just buy things for the kids and the family essentially. So I think we're done.
I get stuff online, so
Yeah, right. If I go anywhere, I end up buying something myself. That's the problem.
Stuff online.
Yep.
I got my gifts from my kid. Well, he's my kid, but my gifts.
Yeah, we're already we're putting stuff under the tree, but I realize some stuff is like soft. My daughter's not here, so I can say it. So we got some of these like plushy things. But if it's under the tree, the dog runs under the tree and steps on him. So his paw is going to go right through the wrapping paper and reveal. So I have to take those off the floor and leave them on a table until it's ready. But y'all, let's go ahead and wrap up tonight with our recommendations as we go into the next Collectors Club. And I believe because it is going to be for awards, correct, Derek, that we are going to lean
into
our
top 3 award theme next month.
Yeah, go ahead. Set us up, Derek. Set us up.
Yeah, so the show will be on my channel next month. It'll be an awards themed, mostly Oscar themed. But if he gets stuck, he can pick other things. I won't complain. Award season show. We haven't picked a date yet, but it's definitely it's going to be tough on Sundays because we got the Golden Globes on a Sunday. We got the Critics' Choice is going to be on a Sunday, so we're going to have to be picky about our Sunday we pick.
Yeah.
But anywho, we're going to be picking a Oscar-nominated film. Doesn't matter the category. It doesn't have to be Best Picture or anything. So we could recommend Suicide Squad to everybody. We can all go watch Suicide Squad because it's an Oscar-winning film and it would count. So you got a good gamut of movies there. I try not to force us into too big of a hole. But yeah, so Oscar-nominated movie to each other, and that's what we're doing that we have not seen yet. So let's see what we got.
Well, kick us off, Derek. Let us know what you're recommending for everybody. And we'll go around
do this. Let me reorder my stuff here. There we go. Wait, there we go. Mine are all comedies, which is interesting when it comes to the Oscars because they don't honor those as often as they should. So for Tim, I'm picking you a very old-timey, hilarious Mel Brooks Oscar-winning comedy. The original The Producers with Gene Wilder and Zero Mostel. I think you will like this a lot. I'm surprised you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
If you like Gene Wilder, if you like Mel Brooks, you'll at least enjoy this a decent amount. Kino Lorber, if you didn't already have it.
I'm shocked though I never saw it, really.
Yeah, it's a good one. I need to rewatch it. I obviously haven't opened it since I bought it, but I've seen it. It's a good one. One original screenplay for Mel Brooks. And this next one is also a original screenplay winner, and it's one of my all-time favorite movies from my boys, my Coen bros, my co-bros, as we call them in Minnesota. Fargo for Mike. So, stars my girl Franny. This is one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, at least. So if you don't like it, you're out of the club. It's short. It's like 98 minutes long, and it's just like this brisk, hilarious crime thriller. There's nothing else like it, except for the movies that try to be like it. And for Huck, since I had A Clockwork Orange, I believe is another one we're going to recommend you. We'll get to that. I'm going to give you the other Stanley Kubrick movie that I'm surprised you have not seen. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb.
But I have a copy of this one.
Well, don't worry. It'll work out. Dr. Strangelove is a hysterical war comedy. I love it. Peter Sellers plays 3 characters in it. And he's amazing in all 3 roles. And George C. Scott is hilarious because Stanley Kubrick tricked him into being funny. And those were the takes he used for the movie. So if you're in the mood for a funny, surprisingly accessible Stanley Kubrick movie, Dr. Strangelove is a great one. And that was nominated.
I love Peter Sellers. So
yeah, if you like Peter Sellers, I don't think you could dislike this
on that one.
Yeah, because I mean that's one I would say like 2 decades ago. I tried. I'm like, nope. But the older Huck, he's gonna be down. I can tell.
Yeah, I think I watched it in film school, and it was the only the only movie everyone stayed awake through.
Oh wow!
No, we watched because it was hilarious.
All right, Tim, what are you recommending?
All right, so first up for Mike, I still haven't honed in Mike. You're a tough cookie, man. You are a tough cookie. I'm gonna go with Mystic River, though. Based off prior stuff, I'm hoping and thinking there's enough mystery, suspense in there to keep you intrigued, but also absolutely phenomenal awards-worthy performances. Tim Robbins' performance oh my God, he's so freaking good. Everyone in the cast everyone in the cast is phenomenal. It's a Clint Eastwood movie. I mean, you might break me if you say you don't like this one even.
I feel like I'm going to break everybody if I say
you don't like it. Yeah, I feel like any of these movies
you're
definitely on.
Yeah, you're getting some winners, Mike.
You're getting the best batch of movies so far that anyone's gotten. Mystic River is outstanding.
All right, so next up, Huck will really break me if he doesn't like this one, but I'm giving him Wait Until Dark with Audrey Hepburn. You know how much I adore this movie, so yes. I'm really hoping you get some enjoyment out of it. You're going to see a different side of Alan Arkin than you have really seen before. He's an evil bastard in it. It's great. I hope you like it.
I'm excited.
And Derek, gets Audrey also, but he's probably not going to be as excited. But it's a great movie.
I won't wait until dark.
He's getting.
I want to watch that too.
He's getting the children's hours with Audrey and Shirley MacLaine. Really good performances about two women that get accused of being gay back in what the hell year would it be when it's really, really not good and it ruins their lives. And it's excellent performances. So there's 2 Audreys recommended and Mystic River. So you guys could determine how much you break my heart or not. I'm serious. All
right, Derek, let's call each other and go, okay, that's Crush.
Let's all watch all 3 of them and then crap on them.
Right. All right, Mike.
All right, so Huck, you are going to get The Greatest Show on Earth, not to be confused with The Greatest Showman.
Which I have seen.
Movie, yes. Much more of a classic one, but I know you're a Jimmy Stewart fan. You get him being a clown in this one. He gives a wonderful performance. I think you're going to really like that. But it's like one of the most epic ways you can go with a classic movie. So I think you'll appreciate the filmmaking stuff in there. So I'm in between. I don't know if you're going to love it or you're not going to like it. I'm like back.
The Greatest Show. Is that Cecil B. DeMille or is that a different movie with almost the similar title?
It might be. It also has Carlton Heston in it too. So I think it is. Yeah.
Okay. And there's a lot of different editions out there. There's a Criterion one. There's a Paramount Presents one. That's the one I have. So, yeah. And then Tim is going to get Ordinary People. I just keep in mind Tim talks tears. So a lot of tears in that one. Very depressing movie. It put me to sleep. So I know Tim's going to love this one. I'm very confident. I'm very confident in this one. So if any
can't beat a pitch like that.
Out of my choices, it's going to be for Ordinary
It's a good
People.
one. It's a good one.
Yeah. Now, the one I'm least confident in, Derek, you're going to get The Guns of Navarone. It was tough to choose for Derek because I know he's seen a lot of modern stuff. He keeps up on his award season stuff. So I had to go very classic with The Guns of Navarone. It's a military operational movie, but has a great cast in there. And I love that movie. I think it's really, really good for a classic movie. So I think if you can stick with it, it ends in a great way. So we'll see. It could go either way, but
it's on 4K right now, so I'm definitely going to buy that.
Yes, there's a very nice
steelbook collection.
Yeah, very nice steelbook that just came out with it. So hey, that's something to look forward to.
All right, well, Derek, I'll just start with you. I know that you haven't said. I almost did like a Harrison Ford thing for everybody, but I did not with Tim. Yeah, because there's not a lot of. Anyway, so Derek, we're gonna go with Working Girl. For you, we got Melanie Griffith and Sigourney Weaver all nominated. Great performances. It's like a fun, like a really light, nice comedy that you don't see Harrison doing very often, and I think he does it in such a really nice, charming way. And I'm very excited to see what you think about it. Blu-ray is out of print. Don't even think about it.
Of course.
So find it online, like I usually do. Stream it because that's the only way you're gonna afford to see it.
I'll rent it if I have to. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I rent half the things. I rented Phantom of the Paradise. Thank God. Anyway,
that's no Working Girl.
Yeah. Let's see, Tim. I'm gonna give you The Fabulous Baker Boys. I even rewatched it just to see and I think it's kind of. I'm hoping this is up your alley. I don't know. I feel like you'll give it a 3, but we'll find out. But fantastic performances. You got the Bridges brothers in here playing brothers in the movie. The Baker Boys, if you will, and Michelle comes along as the singer they badly need to get their team up and running and get more bookings and make money. So, and Michelle is absolutely delightful, man. Love her in this. She's so an interesting character, very interesting character. Not what you're going to expect with Michelle. And Mike, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Can't believe you've never seen Witness with Harrison Ford. One of my all-time favorite movies, if not top 5 easily with Harrison Ford. And personally, this is my favorite performance from Harrison Ford. Dramatically, he's so on point. He really fought to keep this role when he was on the set of Temple of Doom. He was reading this script, and Peter Weir's the director, who also, after this, they went on and teamed up again to do Mosquito Coast, which I liked. But Harrison's fans weren't having that movie, but this one's still good enough in the wheelhouse. If you're a Harrison Ford fan, He's a cop, but it's a drama. I think you're gonna like it. And it's his only nomination to date. Still,
yeah. That also won original screenplay, so Mike gets a lot of original screenplay winners.
I am ridiculously jealous of Mike's list.
Right.
I know.
I'm gonna go by witness and watch it too.
Now I have that night. You know, it's all your like top 5 favorites.
You got like 3 of our favorite movies.
I mean,
like if you're like I don't like Guns of Navarone, I'm like okay, I get it, you know.
I'm gonna be honest. You were just recommended 3 5 out of 5 movies to me. Like they're all. Fargo is my least favorite of the 3, and Fargo is freaking great.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Even I didn't like Fargo the first time I watched it, so maybe watch it twice, I guess. I don't know.
Man, you guys are confident in those movie choices. I'm like, I kind of wanted Suicide Squad. Like, that one's so good.
We know you've seen it. It's a decent movie.
The wrong Suicide Squad.
So.
Oh, man. I think I'm most gonna. Micah has the most potential to break me in that stream.
Yeah. Likewise.
Well, and the funny thing too is, whatever order Mike puts them in, it's going to be out of just, I think, margins. You know, like who's going to take the top slot? I don't know. It's like they're all deserving.
It'll be what mood you're in when you watch.
Man, imagine it ends up being like 3 rants. It's just like a rant.
I can't imagine, Mike. And then the next Collectors Club. How come Mike's not with you guys anymore? Well, it's a long story.
So you know the movie Fargo? Yeah, he didn't like it. Oh, okay.
Do we start with Mike or do we end with Mike on that stream?
We have to end with Mike because if we're sad, we're going to be terrible on camera. So whoever's hosting, if you're hosting, you're going to have to go before Mike.
I'm just as invested in how he feels on Witness and Fargo as my own recommendation film. Like,
same.
They're great. They're all good. Yeah.
Let's just listen to Mike talk. We'll just not watch ours. That'd be great. Oh, no pressure.
Mine are a lot of prints hard to find anyways.
Well, let's pop back in. Let's see, real fast. Let's see. Tiger Blue saying Fargo's amazing. No pressure, Mike. Sarah doesn't own it, but I bet she likes it. Monkey says, Tim, as my Christmas present for you, I'm gonna buy myself Summertime.
Nice.
That is good stuff. Witness, yes, Corey, is a good one.
I need to grab Witness.
May I say a great one. Tegra says it's superb. Not seen in decades. Need to get that one. It is a great, by the way. Yeah. All right. So let me also, Mike, if you get this version, so the Blu-ray strip, you get nothing. The DVD prior to it had a 5-part making of that I cannot believe wasn't ported over to the Blu-ray. And that is all on here. I watched every single thing on this, all the making of, and it's all so fantastic. And Harrison comes out, a lot of times he doesn't, you're not going to see him on the Star Wars stuff, except for Empire of Dreams or whatever that was. But I mean, he's all over this. He's happy to talk about this. So,
man, if I get it, it will be the most I have ever paid for one movie by far.
Well, maybe that's
even more than my overpriced Disney Steelbooks, I think, by a couple dollars.
Yeah, well, maybe get the cheap Blu-ray first, then.
Yeah, the arrows are worth the money, though. They're good. I need to get that one still. That's so nice.
Yeah, if you don't like it, give it away as a giveaway on your channel.
I know. It'll be another Christmas gift next year. It's like, this is going to somewhere.
Right.
Pre-stream, I want the 3 of us to come up with what we think he's going to rank the 3 movies. I gotta know.
Yeah, it is going to be an interesting show. And I think, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. Thanks, everybody. This was a fun show filled with holiday cheer and spirits. Mr. Derek with his little glass filled with joy.
I drank it all.
I cannot wait for this award show. It's going to be, I think all eyes are going to be on Mike, so no pressure, bud. You got to deliver the goods. I think you're right, Tim. We'll have to predict what we think.
Yeah,
Mike will do.
Like Mike's are so good. I want to watch his recommendations on top of mine again. All I need to do is buy Witness. I already own Fargo and Mystic River.
Legit, I think the 3 of us have good lists that I'm excited to hear about. But freaking hell, his list is in a different stratosphere.
Yeah.
See, the beauty of being half my age, Mike, is you hadn't seen some of the classics.
You're right.
But Derek, you're tricky too, because this is your wheelhouse, the awards. I'm like, like when I figured out Working Girl, I'm like, flip a coin. We try to test each other before this to find out. We have so many options for each other that we have to sort of clear it, So There you go. All right, y'all. Any last words for anybody out the door? Anybody got anything coming up? Derek, what you guys got coming up?
Yeah, I was gonna say no. The usual, I guess. I got award season stuff coming up. That's what I got coming up. I got to do my awards roundup episode, whatever the heck it's going to be at this point, where I'll probably go through more some like regional awards winners and stuff. But yeah, coming up is I'll do Golden Globe winner predictions, Critics' Choice winner predictions, things of that sort, and maybe I'll go to Best Buy and Walmart and see what kind of cool steelbooks they have now that Walmart's trying again. So.
Tim, how about you, bud? Yay movies.
I have videos when I put up videos. I don't.
Yeah, right. Same.
I did cross 3,000 though. I did cross.
Oh, nice!
Congratulations!
Hey, look at us all hitting landmarks.
All right. No, that's great, Tim. And look, don't undersell yourself. Tim's been putting out stuff like a lot, man. And you've just been popping up. You must have some free time or something. You're just like, I'm home. Let's go.
It goes in spurts. It's like me. It goes in spurts. I'll do like 8 videos a week, and then I'll do nothing for a month.
And then nothing.
And then I'll do 8 videos in a week again. And yeah.
Well, speaking of somebody who's always putting stuff up, Mike.
Yep, yeah. If you love movies, collecting like we all do, stop by the channel, give us a subscribe, and watch the videos. A video every day, keep you up to date on all the latest physical media topics. So tomorrow we got the Amazon deal video dropping. So if you want to save yourself some money this holiday season, so you have more money to spend on gifts for other people and bring joy to the world, you got to stop by my channel and watch that video. You just got to do it.
That's what John McClane would want.
Yes.
It is. Yippee-ki-yay, people. And look, it's just so funny. Like, you guys were all talking about the $10 steelbooks, and I was working that day till like 7, and then we did our show, or actually not quite till 6, and then we did our show, and then right after the show, I went to the kitchen, ate, and ran out to Best Buy before they closed, and managed to make a video and put it up that night. Nice. Already got 2,000 views. I'm like, people just want us to shop, y'all. That's all they want.
Yeah,
go buy stuff so I can hit you thumbs up.
Yeah, I need to go to Best Buy so I can get a video that people watch. And I'm like, oh, it worked out. I got American Girl.
I know. Oh, you didn't buy enough stuff. Thumbs down. All right, that's cool. And then on Tuesday morning, I got the morning mug coming up. So tune in. I never know what I'm going to do. So just tune in. We talk about box office, new releases, and whatever current news I can work in. So be there, be square. All right, y'all. That's going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all on the next Collectors Club. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
There you go.